Everybody switching up. I can't trust these niggas. No, I can't trust these hoes. Niggas be shooting, but be quick to tell. So I'ma just stick to myself. Cause I can't trust these niggas. No, I can't trust these hoes. Don't trust no nigga, not even know who you rockin' with. Cause they switch up and stitch on you when you least expect it. If you live in these streets, you gotta keep protection. All up with my money underground, and while you niggas rest, I love them like a brother until he showed me his true color. Said he rockin' with us, but fuckin' with the suckers on the under. Lesson learned, be mistaken, I will make another. Been fucking up, my family want me to do better. Trust us keeping everybody together. If we ain't got that, then how the fuck we gon' ride together? I'm not a bad person, I just grew up with no guidance. And through the years, I learned the hand I feed you, don't bite it. My brother always told me, keep the ones you keep around you. When you broke, they ain't here. When you got it, that's when they around you. Fuck the niggas, you don't need them. Rock by yourself, shoot by yourself, make music, come up by yourself. I can't on my own, I really don't need the help. I'm thugging on my own, cause I can't tell on my fucking self. How you shoot me be the first to start snitching? Niggas bitches say they hard, but they really ain't living. Just be talking out his neck for the fan bitches. Put on the show for what I never really been that serious. How you claim what you don't got? I'm just being curious. Stay on your team, cause this beat shit is getting serious. I don't know who to trust. Everybody switching up. Fuck them. I can't trust these niggas. Fuck. I can't trust these hoes. Fuck them. Niggas be shooting, but I'm quick to tell. So I'ma just stick to myself. Cause I can't trust these niggas. No, I can't trust these hoes. Fuck them. I don't got no trust for none of you niggas. Fuck them. I don't got no trust for none of you bitches. I don't got no trust for none of you niggas. Y'all, I don't got no trust for none of you bitches. I don't got no trust for none of you niggas. You niggas, I don't trust for none of you bitches. You bitches, I don't trust for none of you niggas. Y'all, I don't got no trust for none of you.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I am your host, Hollywood Next, aka Sexy Pieces. Got a lot to unpack. It's so much going on, you guys. It is so much going on. It don't make no type of sense. So we're going to definitely get into this choke, no joke, content, that he still got going on his platform. But I just want to come in and just talk to my peoples and just reassure us and, revive us a little bit. Try to kind of like Cannon, you know what I'm saying? I want to do some mechanical type of stuff right now. I want to work on us and just bring us back up to speed because it's so many lies that are being told over there. And without the transcripts, I was there. I know what was said in that courtroom. And thank God I was there when Azriel testified. So it's just all this back and forth and the inconsistencies coming from the pappy, coming from the child. I mean, it's just a hot mess. And yes, I called her a child because that's what she was acting like, someone who don't remember what she told to the government. But again, I have all that information and it's just really, really sad. But hey, I wanted to come on so you guys can have an outlet to come to, voice your opinion, be heard, and speak your truth and feel and say what you feel without getting attacked and slandered. I mean, I think that things could have went a whole bunch different, but hey, to each his own. I'm not here to attack nobody. I'm not here to say what he did in a strategic manner. I mean, at the end of the day, this is YouTube. You can be who you want to be on here, and you can pretty much say what you want to say. And you can be an avatar and be whatever you want to be. And so it's just so much, you guys. A salute to you guys. You guys rock, man. I wanted to come on here and just say thank you guys for the views, the likes, the subscriptions. It was so monumental to me that I wanted to share that with you guys. So hopefully you guys got a chance to check out my community post over here on Pieces of the Puzzle, where I will be posting a lot of stuff in the community area for us to be reviewing. Now, I've been doing a lot of researching. I've been putting a lot of pieces together in this puzzle, and the stuff that I have is just so mind-blowing. I'm going to have to save it for another live because I don't want to compact it with this live when I really want to discuss the lies I was told by Liar Liar. Is that the name of the song, by the way? Liar Liar. So before I get any further into my commentary, let me just shout out to Gospel Glam's Cosmetic, because I'm wearing another one of her lip lines, and this one is called, and I should have known it, this is Ruth. Okay, Ruth is popping. Let me just tell y'all about Ruth. Okay, Ruth is a matte, and you're gonna have to get you some and I used this one today. I didn't use this is also Gospel Glam. Let me see if you guys can see that. This is also her lip balm, basically. And so I uses this to kind of keep the shine going. And so this one is really good to keep the shine as well as the moisturization. But this is a matte. So I just want to make sure, I pay my homage and let my girl at Gospel Glams know that I am still over here promoting every time I go live, because you know what I'm saying? The girl got the lips popping. So anyway, and also if you guys are in the LaGuardia area, you fly into New York City and you fly into LGA, which is LaGuardia, go check out Six Rental Car, because they got some phenomenal cars. You guys gonna like the luxuriousness of their vehicles, but they also have cars from all sizes and all prices. Okay, so just make sure you get your needs when you go over there to Six Rental Car. Okay, so I just want to make sure my people know that I'm still shouting them out, because I may be back in LaGuardia soon, and I'm gonna definitely need to be in a Beamer or a Benzo or something just fabulous. You know what I'm saying? Your girl just like to be stunting on them or whatever. So anyway, with that being said, we love you. Somebody said we love you, and I missed it, and I love you back. You better know it. Let's see. We love you as a black sister. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Please hit the like button. Yes, my big mama is in the building. She is letting y'all know what to do when y'all come in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I thought this was America, free R. Kelly. Exactly. But apparently, I don't know if we in a foreign country, the way things is going on around here. Okay. So, here, let me just highlight that as well. Hey, Sheila Boo, I see you day one up in the building. Sheila don't be playing when it comes to me, y'all. Y'all have no idea the way the girl be on my tail. Sheila, girl, I see you, boo. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new over here. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. So I'm just going to go over some of the things that I personally caught in that thing as well. So, let me see. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. I gotta get in here and gotta shut it down. Moderators, mount off. Okay, hold on. Let me get this going. Hold on. I see what it is and what it ain't about to be. So let me do this. Let me do that. Go to my channel. Let me get in this live and let me. Okay, y'all got them out. Okay, thank y'all. Okay, y'all get that negativity up out of here. People just can't handle it. Shout out to my bot. Thank you, whoever shot that shot. Y'all some snipers. All snipers on deck. I need all my snipers on deck. Okay, we go get them up out of here. Thank y'all. That is getting that going. Okay, I do appreciate it. Let's see what else we got going on up in the building. Okay. Yes, Robert Lee, I will not be calling you daddy, because we do not want the feds coming at you. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't playing them type of games over here. So yeah, I appreciate that. Yes. But anywho, let me grab my device. Hey everybody, I see you guys. I see you, Janisa. I see you, Kobe J, Carmel, Tip. Okay, I'm looking for a specific person. I want to moderate her. I think she deserves it. She's been over here, and I want to hook her up. I don't know what DTF means. So Carmel, tell me what that means, and if you got the right definition for it, I'm gonna promote you tonight, my love. Also, there's a few others that I've been looking for. I want to make sure I give them some moderators. I want to promote some of you guys tonight, because without y'all, I couldn't do this. You know what I'm saying? So I want to look out for everybody, but I just want to make sure I'm getting the right abbreviations to what these terminologies mean. So put that in there what the DTF is, because I don't want to be associated to those type of gang organizations. You know, the feds is watching. They definitely watching me, because they told me when I came up in the federal courthouse, they was like, yeah, we watch your channel. You need to stop lying. I'm like, lie about what? I'm writing down what they said in the courtroom. So now you watching me, you telling me I'm lying and stuff. I mean, the feds ain't playing, y'all. They is on a sister, like real tough. But call you daddy today. Okay, Robert Lee, I'll go ahead and call you daddy today. It's okay, Robert Lee. Let me go and highlight that. Robert Lee said I can call him daddy today. Hey, daddy. Oh. Is it the lips? Because they be popping. Shout out to Gospel Glams Cosmetic. Make sure y'all go over there and check out your cosmetic needs. The link is also will be in the description. I have the link, so I'll make sure at the end of this live, I will put that in the description. Hey, Phyllis, I see you, girl. Hey, Yaya, I see you, boo. You should call into his show. No. I have my own channel, and I want to do things separated from the dramatics and the dramas, you know what I'm saying? Because I can be so dramatic myself, and I don't want to be going back and forth with anyone, so I'm going to be professional, and I'm going to present to you guys everything that I have. So we're going to get this content, and we're going to get it started, and I miss you guys so very much, but your girl had to come on and do her own thing separate from everybody, because I am not associated and I'm not affiliated. I am individual, and I want to stay that way. I am just one piece in the puzzle, and I'm going to put it together one piece at a time. So thank you so much. But no, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Fool me once, shame on you. It stands for okay. Oh, all right, girl. Hey, I ain't mad at you, boo. I ain't even mad at you. I don't want no issues. Me giving you a wrench over here. You know what I'm saying? I just want to promote people, because you guys really have been coming through for me. Without the views, without the likes, without the subscriptions, I could not still be here on this platform. So I just want to make sure, I'm coming through with the drip, and all respect to you guys. Yes, it's a lot more than the lips. Oh, daddy. Come on now, Robert Lee. I'm going to need you to bump it down. You know what I'm saying? Shh. Don't be telling them all my secrets. Don't be telling them all my secrets. Come on now. Victoria had a secret, and everybody know her damn secret. She got bras and panties and lingeries and all sorts of stuff. Everybody don't know my secret. You know what I'm saying? It's a hot commodity right here. Like a hot potato. But anyway, let me see. Nisi Mo said, hello, Queen. Thanks for pushing the truth and not the juice. Okay, well, we gonna keep it trill over here, baby. Oh, there go my mocha chocolate. Mocha chocolate. Wait. Wait, what did I just do? No. I'm trying to give you a ranch. Mocha Chocolato, you are now a moderator on the platform, my dear. So congratulations to you, my love. So everybody show some love for Mocha Chocolata. I love the way I say her name. It just rolls off the tongue that way. So shout out to Mocha Chocolata. Let's see. Okay, so if you good, Carmel, I got you, boo, because I see you've been rocking. You've been coming through with the drip, baby. And I love the love. Let's see. Is there this is terrible that nobody sees the mess. I know. But you know what? Me being pieces of the puzzle, I can only put together the pieces of the puzzle one piece at a time. We're going to keep on working on Choke till he can see through the lies, and that he can get some clarity. But shout out to Choke, no joke. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's his platform. No matter what people say, negative or not, I'm not going to bash anybody. I'm done with them days. Them days is over with. At this point, I don't care what people say, because guess what? They're going to talk about you when you're doing good, when you're doing bad, and when you're doing ugly. So let them talk at this point. You know what I'm saying? I can't correct anybody's wrongs. If they want to lie, I mean, it is what it is at this point. You guys know I'm for Kels. Y'all know I'm solo Bodo. Y'all know I'm not no damn terrorist. I don't have to address those type of accusations, because you guys see what I do and been watching me from day one. Majority of you guys, and some may be new, and welcome to the platform. I appreciate all you guys, new and old, because we're going to run it back. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do what we do. But I have so much I want to present to you guys. But again, I do want to discuss some of the lies that was told on Choke Joke No Joke. Now, there was something someone said during the Gayle King interview. It came out that he wanted the dad wanted a deal, and that she was not 18 at the time, as he stated on Choke No Joke. No, I believe he said that she was 18, and this was after, because someone asked specifically how soon after she got with Arkell that you wanted to get, a deal with him, and he tap danced all around it. But baby, just for the sake of argument, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do some show and tell, because I want to put the timeline together for you guys, so you guys can have a better understanding, and rather it coming from me, let's just hear it out the horse's mouth at this point. We're gonna do a lot of show and tell tonight, so be patient with me as I get the Gayle King interview going with Dad, because he said he didn't find out until like 2016, after she was 18. I find that to be a lie. Let's go to okay, let's see. Come on, here we go, right here. Okay, all right, let's do this, and then I'm gonna play a clip of this interview when it was asked about let's see. Okay, I'm gonna play it.
They actually developed a professional relationship with R. Kelly over the next few months, even pitching various business deals, all of which he rejected. The Clarys say the singer had his own proposal. Let Azriel join him on his tour full time.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause it before they start speaking. This interview was dated March 13th, 2019. Okay, now we know this interview was released before R. Kelly was incarcerated. So if this says March 2019, he didn't find out until 2016, he alleged. But if you listen to this interview, before he even signed her over, he was already proposing business deals. So that means she would have been 17 years old. She wouldn't have been 18, as he stated in 2016, when she turned 18 in that December of the 2015 year. So I just want to play a little bit more so you guys can hear when she was signed over. So that means the business deals came first, which he declined. Next was...
He flew us into Chicago. We sat with him in his studio. We met with him. And he basically told us, yeah, I'm starting tour. Basically, y'all need to make a decision.
So I'm going to pause that, because the tour hadn't started yet, recall? The tour had not started yet. The tour did not come in until shortly thereafter. Okay? Hold on, y'all. I gotta grab this. Give me a second. Okay. So again, he said, well, we signed our daughter and we signed her over so she can, get a tour and this, that, and the other going. And that didn't come in until September, when they took her out of school and signed her over to somebody by the name of Valerie Denise Payton, who was supposed to be working for the label. But as a parent, my question is, and this is just a question, again, I'm not going to do what I used to do when you guys know Hollywood will come on here and do the food, okay? We ain't going to do it tonight. No. We're going to put some respect on the platform, because we are growing and we want to be professional as possible. So my question again is, you signed your daughter over to Valerie Denise Payton. You assumed she was a part of the label. When were you going to do your homework, your research, to find out exactly who Valerie Denise Payton is, just to make sure she was the person that you assumed she was, working for the record label, rather than assuming? How about just know for a fact? as a parent, I would expect for you to do your diligence and wanting to know about who this person is that you're about to give authorization to care for your minor child that you're just so concerned about. So again, that's just a question that I feel should have been asked, but it wasn't asked. So let's move on to a little bit more.
Azriel had dreams of becoming a singer, according to her parents, who say she dealt with personal struggles, including a suicide attempt following a bad breakup. That was before she met R. Kelly. She eventually gave her parents an ultimatum. She says, if you don't allow me to go, I will try to take my own life again, or
and this is something that probably should have been presented also in court, because if your child, your minor child, is giving your parent an ultimatum, then that just goes to show the temperament of this child, her behavioral issues that she has, and the fact that they had no control over her even prior to even signing her over. So it's almost like they got this weight off their shoulder that they was like, okay, to hell with this rebellious child. She's not respecting us. She's giving us an ultimatum. If we don't allow her to do this, then she's going to do that. Again, I have a big issue with that, because there's no way none of my kids personally is going to give me no type of ultimatum, and I'm the mama, okay? So if you think you can go ride the horse of this man, then go on up out there and get there how you best gonna get there, because it's for asking me to sign you over as a minor without even confirming who this person is who so-called worked for the label. I'm just not buying it. I'm sorry. You just can't convince me that some parent who's supposed to be two-parent home agreed to allow their child to do something so heinous as that the word he did use. Okay, let's continue.
Or I will run away.
Mm-hmm. Let her run.
I don't want to call her bluff on it, because I know she just attempted this previously. I'm thinking in my head, she only got 3 more months. She's going to be 18, so she can do what she wants. And she really carry out this. And then now I'm living with regret for the rest of my life. From the outside looking in, guys, people will still say, you're allowing your 17-year-old daughter, who at the time is underage, to go with R. Kelly. The perception is that he preys on underage girls. Did that give you any kind of pause whatsoever?
That gave me pause. I mean, it gave me awareness, but you talking about a young lady that's raised by 2 parents going
So you're saying you trusted her?
I didn't trust him.
Then why did you send her? He said, I didn't trust him. If you didn't trust him, why did you send your child? This would have been really good for the defense to had used in court, because it opened up the door that she was already in, and everybody knew she had an interview with Gayle King and the parents as well. So to me, again, it doesn't make sense, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not even going to continue on with that, because we over here know. But matter of fact, I wanted to continue because I want those who are kind of stuck in the between not knowing and knowing. Well, here are facts for you, and it's not coming out of my mouth, it's coming out the horse's mouth. So I'm going to let the dad continue on with his storyline.
Child right. I trust my daughter will be honest with us. And
you trust your daughter will be honest with you, but she gave you an ultimatum. Like I don't understand, where's the trust at, where she's giving you an ultimatum and she's basically forcing you to do something like she's the parent. Y'all the kids, because she telling y'all what she gonna do, and if she didn't do it, what she was gonna do, and y'all allowed her to do it. So I was confused as to who was the parents in this situation. Was it her or was it them? And it's 2 of them against 1 of her. She want to run away, then go home to be a runaway. I'll go call 911. I'll make a runaway call, and then you'll be a runaway child. So whenever they catch up with you, you'll run away. You know what I'm saying? But to give permission, nah, I ain't buying that. Sorry, but not sorry.
This was strictly her music. R. Kelly had a platform as big as music can.
And that's irrelevant of what R. Kelly has. Your child don't have it. So you basically are, and you're just insinuating that you was trying to use this man to give you something, and you was gonna stop at nothing to get it. So I'm just not buying into R. Kelly this and R. Kelly that. Everything was about what R. Kelly has, but you had nothing to offer but your daughter, a prostitute and a hoe, because that's what she said in court. Not me. She said it. Those are in the transcripts.
What gives to mine? I didn't see the label stop supporting them.
And you told me that you saw him working with other young women.
Yes.
Last week, Kelly blamed Asriel's parents for
And that was so irrelevant about him working with other women. He didn't say girls. They did say women. But that was irrelevant. Whoever he's working with, that man was working before he knew y'all and met y'all. So you can't stop him from working when he's been doing that all of his career. So anyway, we're going to move on to the next. Okay, so... All right. Now, there was someone else that commented and said, now, at the hotel, the parents called the police. Okay, so they talked about at the hotel, the parents claimed that they was knocking on the doors, and he just stated over there on Choke No Jokes channel that they were knocking on doors. Choke asked him specifically, how did you know which hotel your daughter was in? He said because the car was outside. And then he got caught up with that right there. In the court, as I sat there as a witness in this court proceeding and I listened to Asriel's testimony, it was stated that her parents gave her the mother's vehicle, okay? And the mother let her drive the vehicle to the hotel. When she got to the hotel, 30 minutes later, they called the police. The police came knocking on the door, and then the police wanted to verify her age. She pulled out an ID. They looked at the ID. And then they said, we need to talk to your parent. Let your parent confirm your age. They called the parents. The parents confirmed this child is 18 years old. So I just want to make sure I'm being clear for the viewers are out there that are watching these different platforms. And this stepfather, that's what he is to her. He allegedly is her stepfather, and he's making these accusations that he was banging on doors. They was driving around hotel to hotel, and that they happened to see her vehicle, and then they went there. They were never there according to the transcript. They were called and they confirmed her age. And when it was said nothing was happening in that hotel room, she was above age, the officer left. Okay? So let's just put the facts out there rather than attacking him. And that's his lies that he want to spew out there. But here we are, someone who sat in that courtroom can present to you the facts. And then don't take it from me. Read the transcripts. It's in the transcripts. It states that their police was called by the parents. They called 911, said our daughter is in a hotel with R. Kelly. Can you go over there and do a well-being check because she's allegedly supposed to have been underage? But when they get there, she was not allegedly underage. She lied about her age. She even said she was embarrassed to tell R. Kelly that she was 17 because she didn't want him to throw her out, which he probably would have had he known she was 17. But then when the police was called, the parents, they confirmed she's 18 years old. So, I mean, again, it's in the transcript. It's all in the readings. Don't take my word. Get the transcripts. Okay, so at the hotel, the parents called the police to the hotel. They sent their daughter in there in the mom's car and told the police she was 18, and they was never at the scene, is what I stated. And then he said, and then also he stated over there on Choke that he came on his platform because he could have went to any platform. He talked about Tasha K. He started her platform and did this and did that. No, you and Tasha K. first of all are not even associates any further. You guys broke your relationship. And don't take my word for it. Let's go to the proof. I just want to bring receipts. I don't want to make it appear as if I'm saying all of this stuff. This is what was stated, and we're going to get there. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay? Ooh. So, see, the pappy, what he was doing was not being truthful because him and Tasha K had a big falling out, and there was a lot of exchange of words between the two of them. Matter of fact, I have them in my archive. So let me go to my archives. And he had a lot to say about Tasha K. A lot. Okay. Let's go up. And she had a lot to say as well. See, it's always good to have these recordings because people like to delete. But I'm telling you, I have archives on archives. It ain't even funny. Okay, let's see. Alright. Turn this audio down so I can click on a few of these videos. Yeah, because the Clary and Tasha K fell out big time. Okay. And it was real heated. She was really upset. And he was upset because she exposed that the daughter was working with the feds while she was still in Chicago. And he felt like that put his daughter in harm's way. Okay. And although I was the first person to expose that Azriel was a government rat, okay, she came out with it because, of course, her platform is bigger. So, she got the acknowledgement of it. But I was the first person to actually say I didn't trust her. She was asking for 50,000 subscribers. And if you got to ask for 50,000 subscribers, I just felt like you wasn't for him because you don't need subscribers to support him. You're going to get the support just supporting him. So the fact that she came out the way she did was to me a piece of the puzzle that I was putting together way back in 2019. Okay. Ooh, I got so much stuff. Lord have mercy, all this stuff I got. Ooh, glad I don't got them problems. Some of this stuff won't see the light of day no more. No more. So I refuse to come off the pedestal to address peasants. I ain't gonna be able to do it. No, Sri Bob. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see. Come on. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Okay, we're getting there. Is this it? Nope. Let's see. Okay, what are you? Okay, let's see. I don't want to put it out the horse's mouth because he over there running with Tasha K name like they just cool. No, dude, y'all not cool. Let's see, is this it? No, this is a different one. That's one of her videos, but that's not the one I'm looking for in particular. Let's see, not this one. Not this one either. And see, this information is good for, like I said, the new subscribers who's not aware. Let's see if this is it. It's loading. Just give me a second. Okay, no, that wasn't it. Oh, come on. Where you at? Where you at? Here it goes. Let's let it load up. She was going in, okay? And when she went in, it pissed off a lot of people. Oh, nope, that wasn't it either. So I got a lot of her stuff up in here. Oh, and she's doing an interview with Don Russell. So you guys make sure you tune in for that because that one is coming real soon. She just posted that one a few hours ago. So Come on, where is you? Oh, here's the other one I was looking for. Oh, wow, I got a lot of stuff. Lord. Okay, so I don't want to put this in here. This is a whole nother content. I got a lot of stuff for y'all. I really got a lot of stuff for y'all. We ain't gonna do it like that. Not tonight. No. Let's not mix it up. Wow. Okay. Something went wrong. Let's just go here. Okay. I don't know. I'm not finding it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's get it. I found it. Okay. So again, let me just read my notes. What was I talking about? Okay. Okay. So he said that, he could have went to any platform, and he started off on Tasha K and so on and so forth. So now I want to present to you guys the issues that was happening between him and Tasha K. They had a fallout. Okay. And I got the audio. So I feel he only went to Choke's channel because he was an opportunist. He been following this case. He saw people going over there to Choke No Jokes platform. So it's safe to say the fake family member sent him over there, okay? Without slandering, the fake family member sent him over there, okay?
Now, y'all should know me by now.
Okay?
That
the fallout is
whenever I say something, whatever I say I'm going to do, right? And let me tell you, like, I know Angelo. Oh, I'm live. You want me to get off? Because I got to talk to him. But I got to talk to him.
Let's skip through this a little bit.
You should be pissed, okay? You befriended a blogger and gave her the information that you wanted her to have.
Exactly. This is what he does, y'all. He's a liar. He's a liar.
Okay, everyone knows watching this live that me and Angelo had a great relationship up until I found out some information that changed the entire dynamic. Now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to look at Azrael Clary's Instagram, and you will be able to tell what she is all about. Now, him saying that I betrayed Tim, he the one gave me the information on Tim. What you talking about betraying Tim? And both of y'all legitly sold your daughters.
Sold? Wow.
That's what it boils down to.
Wow.
Now,
not my words.
I was going to wait until I put the receipts out, and I am still going to wait. But make no mistake, I don't have to call you and tell you anything. I don't have to let you know nothing. What you tell me fits your narrative. And I have no beef with you. I don't. No beef at all. Okay? Whether y'all want to see it or not, the truth is the only thing that I'm after.
Yes, we all wanted the truth, and we got it.
And when I drop the videos, the pictures, the paperwork, for him to get on live to say that Azrael is not writing R. Kelly, really?
She was writing them.
Now, I gave him R. Kelly's jail records. Ask him how he got R. Kelly's jail records. Ask him how I got the emails between Azrael and R. Kelly. So you mean to tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about?
This sounds incriminating.
I ain't got no beef with that man at all, okay?
This sounds incriminating.
But watch me work. And I'm working on something very big here.
Let me just stop that right there, because that was TMI over here at Pieces of the Puzzle. We ain't putting together no fair pieces. I ain't got nothing to do with that, officer. I mean, federally. Hollywood, Pieces of the Puzzle ain't got nothing to do with her collecting jail information and passing it on to them people, okay? I was just playing the content to show the breakup between the Clary and the Tasha case. So, Lord, I had no idea what was on that content, but I just knew I had it. So anyway, moving right along. Okay, so like I said, he went to choke because the opportunity presented itself. Why he ain't went on nobody's platform? Why did he wait until the supporters got on the platform and whoever's initiated this got on the platform to get on the platform? So he went where he could be heard because he's the stepdad allegedly of this person, Jane Doe number 5, Azriel Clary. Okay, now. Okay, and I want to be clear, okay, what was stated in the court documents, and this is a fact, and you can also Google this or purchase the transcripts for yourself, but nobody wasn't pissing in no buckets. So the lady that got on the platform and she said, people was pissing in buckets and no, boo-boo, nobody was pissing in no doggone buckets or none of that of the nature, okay? You should have been there to hear this content and this information with your own ears, and then you would have known nobody wasn't pissing in no buckets. They even asked Diana Copeland, what did she have to do when she had to use the bathroom? She said she held her urine. She didn't go. She held herself, and they asked that to quite a few of the people that was there. Okay, those were some of the questions that was asked. Now, then someone said, another guest said, well, we wanted to know his temperament about him being reunited with his child or his grown adult woman at this point. I just want to clarify that as well, because also this is in the document. They were always in communications with each other. She never stopped communicating with her parents. She might have went incognito and didn't talk to them for 2, 3, 4 months out of a year, but they was in communication the entire time she was with Mr. Kelly. So let's just put the facts out here rather than these rumors and these lies that are being told out here, because that's not the facts. The facts are she was always in communication. She said it in Shabazz documentary. R. Kelly was in jail when she did the documentary. He didn't force her the way her parent is trying to coach her to make her believe that Mr. Kelly was making her say these things. And I like the way Choke No Joke did address him about, how interviews are done, because he claimed that she had pre-written questions for the interview, and Choke said no, you don't pre-write no interviews. Even I myself, people may thought when I did my questionnaire with Deborah Mechanic, aka my mechanic, I didn't write those questions down, although I reached out to some people, and thank you for those who sent me what they sent me. You know who you are. Shout out to you, baby. You already know what it is. The block is hot. The block is hot. But anyway, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? People did give me questions to ask, and I didn't even get a chance to read the questions because everything just happened so spontaneous and stuff, and it just happened, and so but he clarified that there's nobody that writes their questions and then give them to the person that they're going to be interviewing so they can prepare for these questions. So I like the way he clarified that, and then he even asked the stepdaddy, alleged stepdad, I didn't give you any questions and you came on my platform, and he talked all around that question. He tap danced all around the question. He did not want to answer that question because I was waiting on him to answer it. Well, did he give you pre-written questions for you to come on here tonight and tell these lies that you clearly there was no written questions because he was all over the place? You know what I mean? You couldn't get a straight answer. And shout out to the individual who did call him out and say, hey, no disrespect to you or anything, but you really didn't answer no questions here. And he was, to me, was a hostile guest. I don't think I would have kept the interview as long as it went, but I'm glad he did because it showed his temperament. It showed his character. It showed how hostile he is. It shows how aggressive he is. And for him to say he never beat his child, I don't believe him. I like to challenge that. I like to challenge it because it was said in court, and this is another known fact, and this is in the document, that her parents was beating the hell out of her so she could sing and sing. Basically, they was beating on her to get her to sing a tune. Okay, she was singing that tune. I don't know if it was don't hit me, stop. Where's the 12-side shoe, Dad? Stop. Daddy, wait. I'll sing. I'm just saying. What was happening? what the hell was going on in that home. Okay, I need to remix the remix one time. What the hell is going on in that home with them Claries beating the hell out of that child, trying to get her to sing? Okay, and I know they was beating on her trying to get her to sing because the mother had to pretend to be her to even communicate with R. Kelly to make him think that she was older than what she was because an older woman was communicating as the minor child. Okay, I'm just saying, this is facts. Okay, all this stuff that I'm presenting is nothing but the facts. I've always brought y'all the truth and definitely nothing less. Okay, now he was always reunited with her, communicating with her. And then he also made a statement about when another viewer came in and asked about, well, you said that you would give your daughter a song and R. Kelly could go home. And he said, that ain't what I said. And that ain't da 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 da. And when you do this and you do that and when you edit, so how you edit a live that's going on broadcasting live? I just want to know, how do you edit something that's happening live on the channel and is being seen the same way I'm talking to y'all right now? I'm not editing this. This is just me straight shooting at y'all. So that's the same thing that happened when you called that phone. We all saw the call come in. How do you edit something like that? So those are some of my observations for tonight. But you guys come get all up in my chat and y'all tell me what y'all thinking. You know, I want to hear from y'all. I'm going to even put the link in here if anybody want to come live on the broadcast tonight. That's also an option for you guys. But I wanted to just bring that to y'all because it was just so many lies over there that was so compelled that it was just unbelievable to me. So this is the link for anybody that wants to come on Pieces of the Puzzle and join my live broadcast. Or you can also call in on the live, which is 404 404 618 2442. Call in. I want to hear from you guys. If you guys caught more lies than that, I'm sure there was a ton of them. Something that stuck out with you guys. Come on in the chat and or call in and let me know what you heard and what you thought about tonight's interview over there. And let's start a little dialogue going because that was just unbelievable. Okay, so that's open for anybody that want to call in, and I'll just start highlighting some of y'all comments in the meantime. So yes, it was a hot mess, most definitely. Here's the phone number for anybody that does want to call in. Excuse me. The link is in the chat. Also, right here, if anybody wants to hit the link and come on the live broadcast with me, come be a co-host with your girl. I'm looking for a co-host. I would love to have somebody that wants to do this and can come on when I'm not available. You know, bring all the truth with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always scalping for talent and ways to grow. Okay. Okay. This is why. Okay, hold on. We got a caller. Let me get this caller. Okay. We got a caller on the line. Let me hit that thing one more time. Okay. Oh, I was gonna answer that one. Okay. Okay. All right. Come on in. Bring your pieces. What's your pieces? Welcome to Pieces of the Puzzle. What's your piece, baby?
Angelo, he indicted himself over there. And I screen recorded him when I asked him. I said, "You say your daughter told her truth." I say, "Well, we gotta believe everything that she said about R. Kelly. That must mean we should believe everything she said about her parents."
Right.
Now she said that y'all beat her. He said, "Yeah, she did say that, but that was a lie."
Oh my God. He was indicting himself over there. I was listening to him. I was like, oh my God, this is so helpful. I'm kind of glad Cho kept him on and kept him going because he was just running himself into a ditch. He should have probably just ended his own life at that point. That was suicide. I did.
The question that made him high when the lady asked him about the dildo endorsement, he got heated.
Yeah, he sure did. Now that was something because I want to add to that because he said that of course I just spoke about it, but he did say that didn't come in right away. That's a lie because you signed her over in September 20th to be 21st to be exact. That's what the letter stated. But what was so strange about that letter stating the 21st? Do you know that on the airline flight it shows that she flew out on September the 20th. So they didn't even have the facts straight when they actually signed her over. They signed her over after she had already flew out.
Wow.
Yes, that's a fact.
I have one question for you, Miss Hollywood.
Of course.
Are you gonna be comparing your notes to the transcript?
Am I gonna do what?
Are you gonna compare your notes from the trial
Absolutely.
to the transcript that they were released?
Absolutely.
All right, that's what I'll be waiting on.
Absolutely.
Man. I appreciate you and good job doing what you did throughout the trial and throughout this case all together.
Thank you so much. God bless you, caller. I appreciate your pieces. All right, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Shout out to that caller, man. He's the one who made that call in. I'm gonna actually call a caller back that called me. If your number ends in 9540, you about to get a call from Pieces of the Puzzle. Let's see what your pieces is, baby. So if I can get you back on the line, I'll call you back. I let the phone ring 3 times. I'll be like, done. Okay, so if they want to call back, they'll call back. But I was trying to reach out to that caller that did call. So let me go ahead and close this up. Look like they're trying to call me back. So if you want to call back, call back. Again, if you want to hit the link is in the chat. Let me get back in the chat so I can keep the link coming in the chat. So anybody that comes in, I want to be able to have that link available for you all to also hit. You can hit the link and you can also call in if you like. But again, y'all, it was a mess over there. Let's see. And you know what would have been good if Tasha K would have been a witness to all this stuff that came out. I think they probably should have called her as well. Wait a minute, somebody said Angelo confirmed something. Let me get that. Excuse me. Let's see, where did that comment go? Hey, Patricia, I see you, boo. Patricia Woodard. Hey, girl. Yes, I did hear about that. Way too real. I heard about that. Now he's saying his daughter was lying on the stand. Girl, I'm telling you, it was a mess over there. He kept him talking. Is they still going, by the way? Or is it over? Is the suicide mission over? Because that dude went over there and he got slapped. Okay, he stopped it and okay. Actually, about 3 minutes ago, he just ended it. So, girl, say it again, sis. They definitely sunk ships tonight, honey. Said they had 2 sets of transcripts. Okay, you gotta go. Let me yep, gotta go, boo. You disrespecting my G over here. We don't do that. That's why the government didn't put him on. Exactly, because they already knew he couldn't get on there. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, welcome to my live. Pieces of the puzzle. What pieces of the puzzle? Okay. I kind of figured that the way that they blocked their number. You see how I did that and I hadn't had to do that before? That's the God in me, y'all. He be showing me stuff what's going to happen before it happens. And I was on top of that. So, yeah, good. Yes, you definitely said yeah, exactly. My day one was here and everybody else that saw it know it. Let's see. Okay, he just come with too much. Exactly. Okay, Mary. That's what I'm gonna need him to do. The same way the same way she is exactly. And then he want to defend the former manager. What is his name? James Mason. Because James Mason was indicted behind the Clarys. Okay, James Mason got indicted behind the Clarys because James Mason and him fell out. Let's see if I have that as well. I know I got that. I know I have that. Because he was trying to defend James Mason. Ooh, somebody said, ooh. Well, I'm not going to search for that one, but I can assure you he was defending James Mason over the Clarys because the Clarys put him in it and said that he was on the phone call when they got into it with each other, and he's denying he was on that phone call. So that's just gonna have to come out whenever it comes out. Okay, let's see. Okay, so please show your number if you want to call in. Show your number. We're not gonna do that. Okay. Yes, he is U.S. Network. He's most definitely a liar. He was just all over the place. He was literally tap dancing tonight, and he was trying to take over the interview. He was very hostile. He was very disrespectful, and I don't think he should have been so disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Because he was just very disrespectful. Okay, extremely disrespectful. Um, anyways, okay, so let's see what else we got. My notes. That was funny. That was a ride tonight, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, what in the world is going on here? I mean, we got to do better. Okay, let me come back on. Now, he's saying his daughter was lying on the stand. He confirmed perjury. I hope the law. Yeah, that interview will be there. Choke don't delete nothing, and I don't think he could get him to delete that, even if he tried to. That interview is there, and I'm glad it's there because it just shows the father inconsistency. He talked about his daughter wrote a song prior to meeting R. Kelly called "Liar Liar." Kanik said it in his closing argument. That probably was the best song she could have made was "Liar Liar." Okay, he even talked about it in his cross-examination. My mistake if I'm saying in the closing, because he definitely did it in the cross-examination, because he clearly called her a liar liar, and he did it so sweet by titling her song in a way where if you was in that courtroom, you knew he was calling her a liar liar. It was so cool how he did it. Just love the way these lawyers work their law, man. I mean, it's very fascinating, I should say. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Zola, I see you, boo. Hey, girl. Trying to get to the bottom here. Okay, wait. Okay, let's see. Hey, Queen Diva. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. That was Tasha. Okay, let's see. Hey, Big Red 69. I see you, girl. Stephanie Treble's in the building. Shout out to Stephanie. Words from the winos. uh, let's see. The receipts don't be lying, and the transcript show ain't lying. Okay, I remember. Thank you, Kubi. Guys need to end his live and come over and let the for real. Why is he even still doing interviews? And see, I would never go over there and get in that type of hostile environment. Even when I went on there on Sunday night, I wasn't going on there to speak on anybody. I was going on there to put some information out there to aware the viewers of what I witnessed in that courtroom, because I have a lot of information as I took notes and I was there, and I can confirm a lot of stuff of what I saw, what I heard, in the words of one of the people that was out there. I ain't gonna put his name on here, but Cisse, okay? I heard Cisse because I saw Cisse. I saw what they said, and I heard what they said, and I seen what they said. I thought that was a really cool moment. Let's see what this individual wants. Let me see. Okay. Hello. Hi. I'm good. Okay. More players. Baby, you can't play a player, baby. I used to be a gamer, okay? Y'all do the facts on me. I used to be a gamer, and I beat every game I ever played. So we ain't gonna do that over here, baby. I'm ahead of the game. My belief is that the test, so-called... And then I like the way the caller said, is your child telling people that she got herpes? I mean, one of the people that came in said, is she disclosing this information? If she's going to get into a relationship with anybody, it's under law that she has to disclose that she is carrying this STD called herpes, which is incurable. Okay, so is she telling this to the men that she's engaging herself with? Because that's some great information that we need to know. Okay, we need to know what's going on. Hold on, let me Yes, hey. Hey.
Big Red, baby.
I'm sorry.
This is Big Red.
Hey, Big Red. Hey, Boo. Come on in the live, girl. Bring them pieces, honey. Bring them pieces.
Yeah.
Turn your background down, love.
Okay.
Exactly, Minecraft. For real, because tonight he wasn't ready. He wasn't prepared.
Is it down?
Yeah, as long as you turn it on mute, you should be good. Okay, go ahead, love. Bring your pieces.
Okay. I'm just saying you look wonderful tonight.
Thank you.
And we go a long ways from Hood Talk News all the way to you.
Aw, thank you.
Blessings to everyone. Angelo was caught in so many lies tonight. It was unbelievable. The one that I know that you have a copy of, when she had on her YouTube or her Instagram page saying she got the black panties.
Yes. Glad you brought that up.
Yes.
Yes.
I think Choke needs to see that because he said, "Oh no, she didn't say that. He picked her out." I was like, "Oh my God." I know Hollywood has it.
Yes.
This is 2 years ago.
I have the text.
Yes.
Yes, I have the text.
I definitely need to share that.
Okay.
Because of his platform being big and because of the industry.
Yes.
And then just my thoughts. I think we were kind of tested as his fans.
Okay.
Because I know that Choke has went back to work with Jay-Z. Which he was, okay. I do know this. And because his fans was like, well, you're crazy going back to work with him because, he was kind of blackballed from BET. He used to work and do the producing for BET. And he got blackballed some type of way through Jay-Z. So I said, maybe they're testing R. Kelly fans because they need R. Kelly back in the music industry.
Right.
Mumble rap is gone. Rap is gone. R. Kelly makes money, regardless whether it's a negative behavior or it's positive. R. Kelly names bring money.
Yes, it does.
They need him back. So they tested his fans to see, well, how many people would come on there. He had more fans on show station than the negatives.
Right.
We outweighed them.
We did.
They need this man out of jail. The Jews are going woke without R. Kelly.
Facts.
Drake put out a new album. What's his name? The Miracle Kardashian. He just put a new album out. It's not soaring like R. Kelly's music was. So we need to pay attention.
Yes.
They used us, but we used them also.
Yes.
And that's just my observation. I think, we were there for a reason.
Absolutely.
Because I'm blocked from last year because I kept saying free R. Kelly. I was getting $5 donations, free R. Kelly. Even Willie D, I'm blocking him. $10 donation, free R. Kelly. So they blocked me. I've been blocked from him since last year. But now all of a sudden now Choke want to put us on there. Make that make sense.
You're right. You're making it make a lot of sense over here. You're bringing them pieces, girl.
Yes.
Yes.
So the only thing I could figure is that the industry needs this man out of jail. So they had to break up because Jane Doe played a lot of part in this case.
Very true.
Her testimony, her charges. What is she? 5 of the 9 charges?
But remember in the beginning when this first came about, back in 2019 sometime, when I first came on the scene, remember I said in order for them to get R. Kelly, they're going to need her because she was the most relevant one in this case, and she would have to flip. Yeah. And that's pretty much what happened.
And that's what happened, and she's like 5. She's 5 of the charges with R. Kelly.
Yeah.
So Chuck did clickbait. Said Azriel gonna be on there.
He said the Clary family is what I heard.
Yes, he said it said Azriel
side
Clary
of the story.
And family.
Side of the story.
I thought he said and family.
He said Azriel's side of the story. Like I took it as if she wasn't gonna be on there. I actually said she wasn't going to be on there. I tweeted she wasn't going to be on there when it was asked to me, when someone tagged me in it. And then when I saw his Instagram live, and then he confirmed that.
Yeah, I was on his Instagram when he was working out.
Yes, he confirmed Clary was going to be on there. He didn't say which one. And I still, in the back of my mind, felt like she wasn't going to come out and do this. I didn't think she would. I didn't realize it was going to be him, and I don't know why I didn't think of him, but I just didn't think it was her. And I put that on my Twitter. That was my discernment.
Okay. Well, see, I'm not with this Twitter. Yeah. I just saw him on the Instagram. Yeah. I'm with him on Instagram.
Yeah.
But he made an ass of himself. And he just confirmed. So now I said, we the people need to find out, when has it been? Lil' Kim went to jail for perjury, didn't she?
Who was that?
In New York. Lil' Kim.
Recently?
No, when she went to prison. Didn't she
that time. I don't recall what it was about, but I do remember she did go to prison for something.
It was a perjury. Was it with Diddy? It was somebody that got shot or something.
It was somebody that got shot. I remember that. I just don't remember exactly.
And she was in a club, and she had said she didn't see it. It was some type of perjury.
It was Junior Mafia in them. I remember it, but just vague. I have a vague memory of it, but I do know what you're talking about.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So what's the difference between Lil' Kim and Azriel? Or Geronda Pace? What is the difference?
Right. I remember that she had all that cum in her throat, and she had to have surgery. She had a lot of cum in her throat, and she had to have that surgery in her stomach pump.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I remember that very much well.
So we need to push the issue, like, what's the difference with these two ladies and the other one too, Faith Rogers? What's the difference?
You're right.
They committed perjury on the stand. If you send Lil' Kim, what's wrong with these common people, as you want to call them? Yeah. Why are we not looking at that?
You're right. You're making your points, baby. Bringing them pieces.
Well, I'm up in age, I'm 60 plus, so I've seen it all.
Yes.
So I was just giving my points and my thoughts, and everybody have a blessed night.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Big Red.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. There's some more pieces, y'all. I'm going to elaborate a little bit on what she stated about the black panties, because that did come up in the testimony. Okay. She said as if he gave her panties specifically to her. And the courts showed on cross-examination that was a lie. In fact, Mr. Kelly threw out black tour panties in the crowd, okay? So it wasn't like he specifically just targeted her and said, here, Azriel, liar, liar, here's a pair of black panties for you to hold on to for your memory. That didn't happen that way, okay? He threw them out. She just happened to catch one because it was a lot of them, okay? There's lots of people out there that got those panties from the Black Panty Tour. Now, on top of that, there was something else pertaining to when she was at the concert, and her stepdad, alleged stepdad, just stated that she wasn't dancing on no stage. That's a lie. Read the transcript. It was confirmed. She was twerking on the speaker. She wasn't on the stage. Mr. Kelly did not put her on no stage. She was twerking on the speaker. So how did she get from twerking on the speaker to getting on the stage and then ended up walking off to the back of the stage at the end of the concert? That never took place according to the transcripts, okay? That's what came up in court. So again, these are facts of what was said in the courtroom, and I want to make sure I am highlighting the facts, okay? And as far as the wristband goes, everybody that was in that area had a wristband on. In fact, I believe everybody that came inside of the Funk Fest had a wristband on. Just some was closer to the stage in a pit type area. And she was twerking, trying to be seen. Okay? She was twerking. I still don't even know how she got the number. She claimed somebody slipped it to her, but then she claimed she went in the back and she sung for Mr. Kelly. When did she sing for him? Because I didn't hear that come out in the courts that she sung for Mr. Kelly. It only came out and she tried to make it appear that he just grabbed her hand while he was on the stand and while he was on the stage, and she was in the pit area with at least 50 people that was surrounding in the pit area, kind of like a VIP section, okay? You see him in concert slapping all their hands. So why did she make it appear as if it was just her? And then another lie she told on the stand was that her dad, no. She told another lie. She stated that Mr. Kelly performed just to her. He just performed to her as if nobody else was there. It was just her in the audience and Mr. Kelly on the stage. And he just performed to her. That was a lie. And then she said he asked, there was asked on cross-examination, did you tell that R. Kelly danced to you performed to you as if it was just you? And then she said no, but then she ended up coming back with the truth saying yes, okay? Then she was asked so many different questions. Oh my God, I want to go grab my notes just so I can go off my notes, but I'm going off the top of my head, my memory, and what I know to be a fact, okay? The poor child, she just lied throughout her whole entire testimony. So for them to even find him guilty on her, I disagree. I disagree with all of them. And I want to set the record straight as well, because it was also stated him and Johanna Pace never had sex with each other. She didn't get no herpes from Mr. Kelly. They never ever had a sexual relationship. The one who lied and said she was 18 to get in his first trial. The one who claimed that when they was about to have sex for the first time, she said, oh, I'm 16. And he just went ahead and had sex with her. They never ever had sex. That was a whole ass lie. And that is so sad that if you wasn't in that court, you would not even know this information. You would believe that him and that girl had sex. It was put out there. They never had sex. She was having sex with one of his associates, which name is Bubba, aka real name Ruby Chris. Okay? And what happened in that situation was his own associate was pretty much extorting him and using these alleged women to do it. Not even alleged, but these women to do it, okay? He let her jump the fence, run into his mansion while he was on tour. They proved that Mr. Kelly wasn't even in the same vicinity as her. And why would you think Mr. Kelly about to let somebody take a picture in his bed with heels on, shoes on, to be exact? So she was taking pictures because Bubba was allowing her to take these photos to extort R. Kelly, okay? That also came out in trial. So I just want to make sure that this information gets out here, because we're getting too many conflicting people who actually wasn't even there, first of all. And this is no shade, but people that wasn't there is regurgitating information that they either got from my platform or somebody who may have been there 1 day, 2 days, but exaggerating as if they was there every day. No, they was not. Some came in 2 times to my knowledge, but they making it appear as if they was there the entire time. But again, I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm just keeping it real. I was there every day, minus the first 3 days. Okay, I wasn't there for the opening and the second day and the third day, and I was there on the Monday, but somebody gave me the wrong information and told me to go to the 4th floor, knowing the case was on the 6th floor, so I didn't get in that day. But every day thereafter, I beat them to the punch and made sure I was in line to get in so I could get in, and I knew where I needed to go on the next one. Okay, fool me once, shame on you. Okay, and again, I'm just saying. So this information that I'm bringing to y'all, this is the truth. This is what I heard. This is what I seen, and this is what I took notes in the courtroom every single day. Okay, I did not miss a day. Okay, and so I just want to make sure that you guys are getting the right information out here. This stepfather alleged got on the platform, very hostile, very aggressive, very upset, bitter, and then he said that he didn't take those photos of his daughter. Well, then who took them? Because it was you, allegedly, who took those provocative photos of your child. And then he says that he's not even following her on social media because you guys are not seeing eye to eye. Okay? Put her in the same room with you and show us y'all still communicate, and maybe we believe you. But because you have told lie after lie after lie, as the song is titled, can't be believed. I'm sorry, okay? I want to go to somebody in the comments said something about getting paid, okay? Off of surviving R. Kelly, people did get paid. Some got paid $1,500, some got paid $3,000, okay? But Clary, was he on surviving R. Kelly? Because I don't recall him on surviving R. Kelly. He was on Presidents, but I don't recall him on surviving R. Kelly. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Put your comment in the chat. Now, he didn't get paid off of surviving lies because he didn't participate in it, from my understanding. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm so glad you were there too, child. Thank you. Yes, I'm telling you, because it is important. I can't regurgitate information that's coming secondhand. That's like going to the thrift store trying to get something somebody already done wore. It ain't gonna wear the same. I'm just saying. It still be cute now. You can get some good stuff now. Don't get me wrong. I love to shop at the secondhand stores. As I get older, I guess, I don't know. I'm just saying. Nope, he wasn't. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yes. Let me go back and take a look because I don't recall he was on. Matter of fact, I think he was on Surviving. So if he was on there, he got paid. I don't even want to look it up, because if he was on Surviving R. Kelly, he most definitely got paid. And actually, he was on there. Him and his wife, they was banging and knocking and throwing rocks and stuff at the window. Yes, the hell they were. They got paid. They got paid. They got paid. They got paid. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I remember now. Yes, they did. They was throwing rocks and everything. You are so right. And then they even did an interview saying they knew their daughter wasn't in there, but they still did it anyway. So why are you throwing rocks? Why are you knocking on this door? I remember that like yesterday. Now, thank you. So yes, they were on Surviving the Lies, and yes, they did get paid. They got $1,500 each, so that's $3,000 together. Okay, that's what they got. And if they got 3 each, they got 6 together. Okay, so them people, they did get paid off of Surviving them lies. Yes, they did. They got paid. Now, as far as the documentary with Shabazz, because they had the fallout, maybe the only thing he got paid was his money for whatever equipment. Whatever equipment he provided. And I'm about to throw some shots on this one. Shots fired. Because what he did throw was his big ass around. He threw them big old hips on that motherfucking screen and told his daughter, my daughter. Now that's who I'm going to throw shots at, okay? I'm going to throw him at the Clary big ass, because his big ass is just wide to the motherfucker. He's sitting in that big ass truck. He knew he needs to get a big truck for his big ass, because ain't no compact going to fit that nigga. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Oh my God, baby gonna be mad at me. I'm so sorry, babe. I know you didn't want me to go there. But come on now, this is me, baby. This is me you talking to, okay? This is your boo, okay? The one that called you daddy and don't want you caught up on no federal charges. Call his big ass what his big ass is. You seen how wide his ass was on that screen? They needed 3 screens to fit his big ass in one. I'm just saying, I don't like him, and he know I don't like him. Now, as far as the lying ass hubba, oh my God, y'all gotta follow me on Twitter because I'm tweeting stuff that I may not talk about over here because I don't want to bring it to the platform, but I will be a little petty Betty and going over there and bring some stuff to Twitter. Okay, so I did present some stuff on Twitter when the individual was on Choke No Joke and did get on there and was asked, hey, keep it clean. Okay, daddy. Okay, dad. Anything for you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Robert Lee is not playing, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I can't do no wrong in that man's eyes. I can't do no wrong. That's my manager, y'all. Oh my God. One scoop and a big ass. Y'all got tears in my eyes. Oh my God. Y'all literally got tears in my eyes right now. I'm trying to find Babe. Because, Babe, I'm telling y'all, I can't do no wrong in this man's eyes. Y'all have no idea. My number one supporter is my man, a jur. He's my man, a jur. Okay, let's let y'all know what Robert Lee is to me. That's my man, a jur. Oh, my God. Oh, that was funny. Oh, my God. I don't know where your comment went, babe. I was looking for it, but I can't find it. It went up so fast. Oh my God. Okay, it's gone. But I know what you said, babe. I'm gonna try my hardest to keep it clean. Oh my God. Not one big ass. And a scoop of the boot. A scoopity doo. Oh, that's what the when they cross examined the John Doe one and he said he was inspired to do music. That was so funny when Kanik asked him, what songs did he make? Where can I Google you at? Where can I find you at? What song? He said, poopity doopity scoop. Oh my God, that dude is funny as hell, y'all. Oh my God, he was on there lying his butt off. Lord have mercy. Baby, your comment is gone, far gone with the wind, baby. Oh, wait, I think I said, please don't use the legal. Okay, babe, okay. I saw your comment, don't use the legal stuff. Okay. All right. Thanks, babe. To the girl, mommy, a water, please. I need it, princess. Ugh. Somebody said he worked with Jay-Z. He finally got a job where locked him and because he said he got okay. I don't know who working with who, honestly. I don't even care. I just want us to get all the information that we can get. Come on, boo boo. Thank you. Appreciate it. I know. Thanks, daughter. I appreciate it. Daughter says she cleaning with fresh air. Awesome. She up there spraying all that stuff. You gonna mess with mama allergies. Oh my God. But anyway, y'all. Yeah. Wait. I think I found it. Oh, you're right, babe. Babe said R. Kelly needs our help and what we're doing. I want to see if I can highlight that. Uh-oh. Every time I get on it, it goes away. Okay, here it goes. You're right, babe. He definitely needs our help. You know what I'm saying? And together we can help. We just can't step in the way of the legal. You know what I'm saying? We just got to do what we're doing and keep bringing this information out to the people because this information is very, very important. And if you guys would like to donate to the platform, you know, it's not necessary, but it is appreciated. there's my Cash App on the screen. So, do what you can, be nice, do whatever God puts on your heart. This is work as well. And so I just want to make sure I put that up there for y'all as well. And it's also at the top. If you guys want to Zelle me, it's at the top of the screen. Make sure y'all see that as well for my sis, my godmama up there, big mama, and my sis, Miss T. I appreciate it. I don't have super chat, but if you donate, I can also highlight your comment if you leave one with your donations. Let's see. How can we know which supporters do you support? Just want to be sure. I don't support nobody. I'm just gonna keep it real with you, Unique. Unfortunately, I don't. I'm sorry, I really don't. I don't have a problem with nobody, but I'm just doing my own thing. If people want to, put information out that's beneficial to R. Kelly and helpful, then it is what it is. But I support me because I know what I can bring. I can't be responsible for anybody else, unfortunately, and I don't want to be responsible for someone else. I don't want to put out false information. I don't want to put out secondhand information. I want to put out facts. I can tell you that Mr. Kelly is holding his head up as of today. What I know, I can tell you he appreciates all of our support, our continued support. I could tell you that he has a court hearing on the 20th, and that's going to be in Chicago. Someone called me and asked me some questions about R. Kelly and stuff. And no disrespect, I'm not even gonna say who you are. Nobody knows who you are. Only you and I know the conversation we had. But I will just say I'm not gonna share information to R. Kelly and give any information to anybody that's gonna give information that's going to connect him to people, because that's what he was accused of. So we got to be mindful to not do what was done already. This man has been through a lot, okay? I will address a situation about if so-called people is associated in the inner circle, like they putting themselves out there to be, why do they not know that Keith is his right-hand man? Why do they got to ask Bruce, what about Keith? But I thought you was in communications with Keith. And I'm just throwing that out there. I gotta put this out there because it's put out there and we need to be mindful. And then why is people telling others to send letters and informing letters, but you got this so-called relationship that you communicate with and you talk to and you heard from and he told you this and he told you that. So why are you not saying this, and why are you asking the people to do these things if you're so close in communication? So again, it is what it is. It's too many frauds out here. You have to know one thing. I want you guys to look up something. It's called PSYOPs. Look up PSYOPs. See what it means, and then look at the meaning of it, and look at how they're using this against us. Okay, PSYOPs is nothing more than a mental it's a mental dysfunction that messes with people's minds and get everybody to kind of either be on one side or the other. Okay, either you're gonna be for or you're gonna be against. Okay, what the government does is they put a lot of people in place, and then when they put these people in place, then they start telling you one thing, then you listening to this information, and then you're being misinformed. Basically, you're being your mind is being tricked on. Like that song say, "My mind's playing tricks on me." That's what the psyops is. It's a mind game that the government is using. This is not new information. If you've been around since 2018 and 2019, you already know the government put a lot of people in place. They put a lot of so-called supporters in place to portray themselves as supporters, but in all actuality, they really just government agents here to cause disruption, to cause chaos, to get you knocked off your square. I'm not going back and forth for nobody, and especially with my manager, Robert Lee, ain't about to let me, okay? That's why he's telling me to keep it clean and just stay focused on the message that I'm presenting to you guys and crack my jokes along the way. But information that I get, some of the stuff can't be repeated because it's confidential, and I'm not going to break the confidentiality of the people who put in trust in me to communicate with me, and they don't have to. Okay, so I want to keep it respectful, but also bring you guys all the information that I can share with y'all. And Mr. Kelly sends his love. That's what I will say, and I'm not saying he said it to me, so y'all can take it the wrong way and run with it. Oh my gosh, he's talking. I didn't say that. I just said he sends his love. He sends his supports. He appreciates us, the fans, supporters and fans who are still fighting this fight because it ain't over. Okay, it's just really getting started. So between now and sentencing, which takes place May 4th, 2022, what's happening is lots of motions are being filed to get the judge to overturn this conviction. Okay, and it can happen. So we just got to sit back and continue to let these the song called Liar Liar come on out here and keep on talking to the people. Get on all these platforms. Don't wait for Choke to open up his line and you say you can get on any of these big bloggers platforms. Then do it. Don't wait for the supporters to go and then you want to tell yourself over there with all them hips and stuff and trying to distract us and shit because you bigger and thicker than a king size snicker and I'm feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because them hips don't belong on no man. Them hips that you done been all sorts of violated in the penitentiary. Anyway, but what is a known fact is he was and he is a registered sex offender. That's a fact. Google him. He's a registered sex offender. No matter how he tried to spin it and tell his story, you still a registered sex offender. Clary, okay? He's a registered sex offender. So this information is what we do know. This is factual information, and we just want to make sure the people is getting all of what needs to be put out here. So this going back to the comment section, I want to read you guys. Thank you so much, Zola. Anybody that do what you can when you can is all appreciated. Hey, I'm just saying. I like the fact you stay out of the mess and keep us focused on topic. Yes, because we have to stay focused, Tip, because I'm telling you, the first time, they fooled themselves because now that we in phase 2, it's serious. So anytime you see a person saying that Hollywood Next is a terrorist, that should make you question this individual that didn't show up to court. Why would they say something like that? Why would you put a lie out there like that? You know why? Because I'm telling the truth. I sat in that courtroom and I know what was said in that courtroom. I saw the behavior of the people that was acting up in that courtroom, and I saw the distance of the relationships of the attorneys in that courtroom. I saw it all. So what other reason would a person want to lie and say something like that unless they want to silence you? I'm not going to be silenced by somebody that was actually exposed earlier. Somebody sent me that as well. They was exposed. So now people know what's behind curtain number 2. Okay. So, thank you, LaShonda. I appreciate it. Thank you. Because, baby, my manager, Robert Lee, he ain't about to let me get pulled in no back in the barrel with a bunch of crabs that want to pull me down because I'm going up a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen the stats. The 3.8 million views, watch time, the 200 and something $1,000, whatever, and 1.5 1,500 something new subscribers. Okay, I was like, wow. Okay, like that was huge, and it's because of you guys, because you guys trust this platform. You guys trust the information that I'm bringing y'all. Y'all know I've been here from day one. Y'all know I don't want to associate to nobody. Never tried to. Always came in with the same consistent story. I just want to do me. I don't want to be friends. I'm not trying to befriend anybody. I'm not trying to be fake with nobody. I'm not trying to be phony with nobody. I'm just trying to do me. I can't vouch for people. I can vouch for myself. I can tell you what I'm able to do, and my record speaks for itself. This is production at its best because I'm producing this information to you guys, what I saw and what I heard, and I spend my resources to be in that courtroom every day. Okay? I appreciate everybody that sent what they could, but I still had to pay to stay. You know what I'm saying? It didn't cover the entire, 4 or something weeks that I was there. So, I mean, come on now, do the math. That was a very costly trip. And even the times that y'all thought I lived in New York and I pulled up in New York, I still spent my money to be in New York, and so just think about it. Even in Chicago, I spent my money. I never asked for nothing. I never did. And I'm thankful that I didn't have to because, God don't leave us or forsake us. And I trust in the Almighty God, And so, but yeah, I'm here to just bring information. All that extra stuff, they can have that. I don't want to participate in that. That's disgusting. She did call in. Who gonna check me? She did call in and say he was selling porn and was trying to get the dildo and try to get the likeliness of R. Kelly, and that did come up in court. And she did say her parents tried to do a business deal with R. Kelly, and he said the dad said it in a different manner than what was said in the transcript. Read the transcript. He's trying to say people is only giving the defense side. I beg to differ because I actually presented both the prosecutor's testimony direct as well as the cross-examination. I was unbiased in my readings. I read everything I wrote from the prosecutor side on down to the cross-examination side, down to the cross-examining by the government, back and forth, tit for tat, when Koenig went and the government went, and Koenig went, the government went, and then it just ended with Koenig's statement, no further questions, because it was just a tag thing at that moment, and they both were trying to get their points across. So at the end of the day, I read it all, and I presented it to the people, and it's clearly that her story is inconsistent. She was not consistent. She only can remember what the government pumped in her for talking to her for over 50 hours, okay? Like Koenig said, this was nothing more than a production. Was scripted witnesses that came up there, and they were scripted. And I'm not going to say alleged because I saw it for myself. They was all scripted. They knew what to say when they was asked by the government. When they was caught off guard, they was unaware. That's why the daddy is so adamant about, well, they was writing down questions for her in the interview. No, they wrote her questions down probably in a damn prosecution office and told her ass to memorize the motherfucking lines. Because the prosecutor had their shit lined the fuck up. They had their questions written, what they was going to ask her, how they was going to ask her, when they was going to ask her. So it was in her mind. He did say she took acting classes. He did confirm she's an actress. So she was acting her ass on the stage, just like Choke said, well, she... He said she looked like a 40-year-old. Y'all gotta go check out my highlighted video. Please check out the highlighted video of the moment that I felt was most funny in the Choke Note Jokes live tonight. Was the highlight of him saying to that girl dad, stepfather, alleged stepfather, you can't sue me, and he can't sue nobody because he ain't got no claim. He ain't got no claim. And then why are you even doing interviews and you can't even ask the questions that the people want to ask to the person who was being on the damn stand? So again, clout chasing, okay? Again, it's so many clout chasers out here. I wish you guys could see it, but I can't be the bearer of the bad news. Just keep your minds clear. Be open-minded, and just be aware and cognitively aware of what's happening, and watch who try to do what and who try to mimic what. I mean, it's a show out here with these government witnesses, and some of these people who are now supporters, and no disrespect to them, but they wasn't even supporting R. Kelly. They actually thought the man was guilty, but somehow they got to change of heart, and we accept all you change of heart people that y'all can see the truth. But I mean, come on now, you making videos about individuals clickbaiting, but who really clickbaiting? Because now you see his money in the side of the fence. Everybody want to support R. Kelly, okay? Everybody want to get paid, and everybody is donating to all these platforms, but the one who's really bringing y'all the juice and the truth and ain't really asking for nothing, it should just be, to me, common courtesy. Let's look out for that one, because that one right there, she keeping it hella fucking real. I want to pay my money where it's real at, not where it's fake at. I'm just saying, okay? But hey, this industry, this game, where I'm from here in Cali, it's to be sold, not told. But I brings it to you guys because it's in my heart to make sure that I bring this great information to y'all, and I ain't charging for it. It's more of just being courtesy to where you can get it at, rather than go paying somebody that's getting it secondhand and reading it off of some damn script or something. So on my next live, I want y'all to be ready, because I'm about to break down, and I don't even know if I want to tell it to y'all, because you got so many people that want to do what I do, but can't, because I am who I am, and God bless me to do what I do and does it well. So I'm not going to tell y'all, but please stay tuned for my next live, because I got something that I want to bring to you guys, and it's going to have all of us looking at this case like, okay, we're going to see who the real culprits are when it comes to this legal matter. So shout out to Mechanic, shout out to Devereaux Canic, shout out to Calvin Scholar, and shout out to the Brotherhoods, okay? Because again, them brothers was there at that trial day in and out. And I'm talking about Keith, and I'm talking about Bobby. I have nothing but love for them brothers because they showed their loyalty to their friend. They was there until the verdict came down, and they're still around. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to make sure that I say shout out to them because there are some amazing brothers. I mean, amazing. Okay. Who else? That I want to shout out is the two lawyers because they did their best. They did everything that they could do in this situation because again, this fight is real. You know what I'm saying? And they brought their A game. Now you can't knock them for somebody not presenting to them the information that they should have had. But it is what it is. Yes, I suspect something was you when he disrespect a person who was at the trial almost every single day. That person, right? You know, and not only that though, but see, he sat there and he lied because he asked the question, "Are you Hollywood?" I said, "Yes, I am." And then he went on to go on into all this fairy tale stuff when I'm not even thinking about you, but apparently I'm on your mind because you was thinking about me and you spoke on me, and then you lied and said all these people messed up R. Kelly's case. This is a terrorist organization. These people went to the down to the MCC and they was banging and doing this and doing that. But you got to think about it. I wasn't at the MCC banging. I went for a balloon release and paid my homage to him that away. And all the other stuff that was happening, I really didn't have anything to do with it. I may have went to be in the midst of the moment to show support that I was in the same city while things was happening, but I never participated. And I have my reasons for that, you know. But I've just been here for the vindication. I want to see R. Kelly free. The man didn't do it and shouldn't be in jail for something he didn't do. Thank you, KT. Thank you, boo. Thank you, love. Let me put you up there, girl. Thank you, girl. Look like KTVU, honey. You know that's Channel 2 News out here in the Bay Area. When is the Chicago trial? There's no date for the Chicago trial, actually. So it's not set. They just, right now, they got motions going on. For his former attorney, Steve Greenberg, to say Kells is going to take a plea, I think that's just crazy to me. It's just so much you guys got to look at when it comes to, hey, sexy Janet, hey, beautiful. You got to think about what he's saying here. You're saying that he's going to take a plea for the next states over so they can run concurrent with what he was convicted of, as if he take that plea, that means he's guilty of what he was just found guilty of. You basically saying he's guilty, and then there's no need for him to have an appeal to try to overturn it. So I just disagree with that. You guys got to really do your research or call a lawyer. Call a lawyer and get the free consultation. They give you 30 minutes of free consultation. Look up lawyers that give out 30 minutes of free consultation and ask 30 minutes worth of questions. Have your questions already written down before you get the consultation, and then ask these questions. Make it appear as if somebody you do know, which is R. Kelly, you ain't got to tell him it's him, and tell his story and ask questions about his case in a way that it doesn't connect to him, so you can get your 30 minutes worth of free consultation and get you some answers answered. You know what I'm saying? And then it could just really help you guys. FYI, hearing all you know on the job. I didn't think he was going to be charged with anything, to be honest with you, Patricia, because the way everything happened in that courtroom, from the government witnesses down to the direct to the cross-examination, I didn't see it. Honestly, God, I just didn't see it from my perspective, sitting in that courtroom every day. I didn't think he was going to be charged with anything. I really thought he was going to walk. And even after looking back at it, I mean, I look at now like how the judge was assisting, aiding, abetting, coercing. Every time she would stop Canic when he was on fire, to call the sidebars, to pull people to the side. I felt at that moment that, I felt at that moment that was an issue because you're helping the government prosecute a person that this is their case. And you, the judge, you're supposed to sit back and either object it as they wanted to sustain it or overrule it. But you can't object it. You have to only sustain and overrule. And if you do sustain it or if you do overrule it, you shouldn't ask those questions. So the fact that she was asking those questions was a problem for me personally. Okay, I thought that was not okay. I thought she was really helping him. I thought he was going to walk too. I did too. Honest to God, sitting in that courtroom and listening to everything I heard, I couldn't imagine that this was going to be his outcome. I just didn't see it. To me, he was a walk. Release. I don't know, Mocha, why they can't release him that way. That's what somebody else is putting out there who's actually biased and not even for him, but yet just not for the man. Let's see. I know what you're saying, Mocha, but how likely that is, it's not up to him. He can do all of what he can do, but they never wanted him out. You know what I'm saying? And it's just we got to go up the chain right now. Right now we're in phase 2. We're going up the chains, and up the chain means even take it to the chief judge, or get these motions to the right courts, because right now with this judge that's actually over this case, unless she does her reviews and go back and look at everything and the inconsistencies and the integrity of the government is not there, then, you don't know. We really it's just a weight game right now. He did it after the Billboard article. He said, when I talked to my family and friends about this situation, I said the same thing to them. They're calling the sidebars when Canada was on fire. Yeah, they was calling them sidebars left and right. They was literally stopping him from. They was stopping him. Um, thank you, Big Mama. Thank you, Big Mama. Thank you. That would be nice. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot going down. I believe there's a motion tomorrow, but only can be filed after the appeals. Okay, Babe said you can't even file um, that particular one until after the appeal. Okay, so that's when the habeas corpus can only be filed after an appeal. The judge literally helped the defense. They did. I sat there and watched them help a lot. Yes, it was too many sidebars. It was, Janet. It was a lot of sidebars. Honestly, it was one too many. You know, they was just all over the place with them. You know, number 5, Daddy hates R.S. Kelly, and every question that was asked, he always turned it around to fit his narrative. Absolutely, Rosalind. I'm glad you witnessed that as well and saw that, because that's exactly what was happening. He saw all what was going down. You know, trying to make sure I put this up here. He was turning it to fit the narrative of what they've been telling. But the crazy part is that he couldn't be consistent. He was so inconsistent when it came to the daughter and the questions. It was like their stories wasn't the same, because a lot of stuff that was said in the courtroom, he couldn't confirm it. For one, he wasn't there. Apparently, he didn't read the transcripts. For 2, and for 3, he was just all over the place. He did not answer any questions directly. He tap danced all around the whole entire questions that was asked at him. And then he was very hostile. He got upset and he was going at it with Choke. Like Choke knew what was going on. And Choke don't know what's going on. Choke ain't been no supportive. He don't know all of these people that's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know what was going on. Shoot, he like, what? So hey, it was just a mess, y'all. It really was. Let's see. To say the truth and not. Okay, I got you. You had a physical. Oh, and then even somebody mentioned, not tonight, I think it was either yesterday or the day before, about an altercation that happened with the Rogers family. That was the brother. Okay, let's just put the clarity out here. That was the brother. He walked up to me. I didn't say anything to that man. He didn't like the fact that I was in there rooting for the defense when they was ripping her a new hole, or getting rid of them so-called herpes that she had. The mechanic was replacing everything that was wrong with her, okay? And so I was in there, ooh, I was just feeling it, right? And so at the end of the testimony, when they was done and she was done, she was leaving off the stand, and her family was in the same courtroom as myself before I was pushed over to the media room, okay? People try to tell people's stories, shouldn't do that, because I can tell my own story. Her brother walked up to me and said, "You should have been a lawyer." I said, "I know." He said, "But you wouldn't have made it." And I said, "That's your opinion." And then he's like, "Whatever." And then he cursed me out, and I cussed him out on the low because I didn't want the marshals to throw me out. And so even though they didn't hear me, normally I'm loud as hell, but they did not hear me. And because they didn't hear me, they didn't say anything to me. So the next day when I came, that's when they put me over in the press room with the press members, and some of the other supporters went over there. Okay, that's how it happened. So they were just singling us out. They were separating us. They had two overflow rooms. One had the supporters of R. Kelly in it, with the U.S. Marshals, the prosecutors, some agents was in there. A lot of people that was in the law enforcement and in the industry field wise was in that courtroom. Okay, they were sitting where the jury would normally sit. They were sitting at the tables if you were a prosecutor, or actually where the defense would have sat in the normal courtroom. And then they had some in the seats, maybe 3 or 4 to 5 at the most. They had maybe 4 or 5 media people there. They had a artist in there who was actually drawing, a sketch artist who was sketching the images that you saw, that you see on other platforms, or you can see if you Google it. And then they had his brother's hood, Keith, Bobby, and sometimes others who came and was there. The PI, the what was it? A so-called paralegal. I don't know if they is, if they not. I'm not gonna say they is, if they not. I didn't see no credentials, but they said they was. They was working with the legal team. Nicole brought some people in, and she got them in that area, and that's what happened. Just like the PI got people in that area, I didn't have nothing to do with that. They got in, and they was able to sit in there with the family members of R. Kelly, and line up the seats like that, okay? And the media room where I ended up getting put at after the situation with the Faith Rogers family, I was put in the media room. And the media had its number of people in the media room. It would fill up at times when somebody relevant was testifying. But if it wasn't somebody relevant, if it was going to be, because we knew who was going to testify before they testify, because if you're part of the media, you get the list, okay? I just didn't share it with people because you're going to wait like everybody else going to wait. And this is a privilege to me because of the opportunity that I had with the press credential. So at the end of the day, if it was Homeland Security, or if it was a specialist to talk about the phones, you wouldn't see the media room fulfilled. It would just be maybe 4 or 5 media people plus myself, because I was there every day. I didn't care if I was media or not. I want to know the damn truth about this case, and I'm not missing a beat or a day or a note or nothing, okay? And so I had to be in there to get all the information that I was able to get to bring back to you all. So that was something that was important to me. And then when witnesses was gonna come and they knew it was a powerful witness, the media room fulfilled, just like it did at the last moments where there was the closing arguments. It was full, and the verdict, it was full. So they picked and choose when they wanted to be in there, and they was only spinning a negative narrative. So all they wanted to know was some bombshell of something that was said, so they could go run and say, "Ooh, ah." And as far as the audio and so-called videos, there was no videos played in the courtroom. They only played audio. They redacted the video to audio to save the embarrassment of some of the so-called people that was on the tapes, so it would not be seen. What was shown, or not even shown, but the Homeland agent testified because they showed him the audios of what was on it so he can explain to the jury what is being done on this audio, which was one of Haley Calhoun, who R. Kelly was like, okay, you about to get 4 spankings. And so he tapped her 4 times. And it wasn't no abusive taps. It was more like sex play. That they turned it around and made it appear as if he was beating on that girl. He didn't beat her. And then he told her to walk back and forth. And then he had her calling herself names. Now the names could be whatever that purpose was. But to charge this man with trafficking and man act for her calling herself names, I mean, that's not something I will convict somebody for. Okay. Then they took all that out. So we didn't even see it as the press or any of the public that was privileged to be in there to see it. The 8 people that was random every day, they moved everybody around. And if you wasn't there every day to get in, then you couldn't get in if you wasn't one of the 8. And if you was not one of the 8, and if you didn't get a privilege by the PI or Nicole, who was picking and choosing who she was going to let come in that, inside the courtroom because she can allow certain people. They was choosing who they wanted in there. They didn't want me in there because they knew I was going to bring this information to you guys and bring out the truth. That's why it's so confrontational when you see people out of nowhere now speaking up and saying negative stuff because they don't want this information to get out here. I'm not a terrorist. By a long shot, I'm not a terrorist, okay? So for somebody to even say that and put my name in the same sentence or even associate me to anybody knowing I'm solo, knowing I've been doing this by myself since the beginning, and that's just crazy. The jury couldn't wait to wag their fingers. Yeah, he shouldn't be writing a book about him, period. He's no different than her. My eyes, right? Thank God you did that because that's a lot of shady stuff happening in there. Yes, I'm telling you, it was so much stuff happening. I was even questioning and this is no shade to the PI, but I was even questioning marshals and saying, how is he coming in here? Well, how is he able to bring people in here like this? He said, well, he's a part of the legal team, and he showed his receipts that he's a part of the legal team, and so he was authorizing certain people to come in. Okay, it wasn't nothing more than the grace of God that I was given those credentials to be in there. Now, a person might have thought they did it in a shady manner to be able to make me look like I was associated to his biased opinion, but y'all know I was for Kels, and I'm still for Kels, and I'm still yelling free R. Kelly. You hear me? So I'm not buying into that at all. I'm just not going to buy into any of that. Help me understand why R. Kelly had to pay 2 for what Bubba did to her. Well, the reason that is because when scandals come, they ran to Susan Loggins, and then Susan Loggins, went straight for the money. And when somebody is making accusations against you, and this is something that I really am against, because if you didn't do something, you shouldn't pay for it, okay? That's my personal opinion. But because people be trying to get rid of that mess, and they got so much money, it's like, even though I'm not guilty, let me just pay this out so this don't get out to the people and mess up the brand and mess up what you got going on, okay? So that's why some people pay out. I don't agree with that because I think if somebody is accusing you of something and you know you ain't did it, don't pay it out. So the fact that allegedly, if my recollection refreshes my memory, it was about 48 people who got payouts through Susan Loggins alone. And not only that, but it also came out in court that Johanna sued Susan Loggins and got paid. She sued her lawyer and got paid. And Canning presented that. And he also said that I don't knock nobody hustle. But when you taking advantage of an innocent man and you are coming here to testify about falsifying information, knowing damn well you did not have sex with this man, he wasn't even in the same vicinity as you. He was on tour somewhere while you was hopping fences and running into his house and being let in by associate of his because they was extorting this man. Somebody ran off with the exact same situation that was being done to him, and taking advantage of R. Kelly. And I've always said this as well. I believe the government took advantage of R. Kelly as well. If he has these deficiencies, as they say he does, he has his learning disabilities, dyslexia, he really not comprehending everything. That's an issue. And that's something I'm also going to go over too, is one of the attorneys who shouldn't have been on the case because it could have ruined his chances of having, moving forward, is an issue. And then they're talking about his assets. Now the government wants to seize his assets, said that it was a forfeit in his in the charges. I read that when I was reading the indictments. I did read that they could forfeit his assets upon conviction, and I had an issue with that. So how much did he know? I don't know. Apparently not that much. And even so, what me personally, I think, because I have a heart and I'm so real, had R. Kelly been my client, I would have treated him like my child. I know he's a grown ass man, but I would have treated him like my child, especially if he had the disabilities that everybody is saying he has. Do you want to treat this like your own, and you want to fight this like that's your child that's on trial, and you want to get your damn child out this situation because you know he ain't did it, and you know they taking advantage of his disability, and that's what they do to men. And that's why I'm here to fight for the men's rights, because I believe that men don't have the same capacity as us women. They may be stronger than us, but mentally we do be more educated than them. And a lot of them have learning disabilities. A lot of them didn't finish high school. A lot of them don't have education. You heard Choke ask the daddy tonight, how far did you go in school? He talking about, I think the 11th grade or maybe the 12th grade. You fucking dummy. So your dumbass is a hustler from the streets, and you coming in here with the street mentality, trying to overtalk this host who allowed you to come on this platform. But I'm glad he did, because he put himself out there. That was a lot of money, but you got to remember it was more than one lawsuit that she sued for, and so it was a reoccurrence. And then as far as the T-shirt, what should have been done was the T-shirt, like Kanik said. They tested the T-shirt for DNA of Mr. Kelly. What they didn't test was the T-shirt DNA of Jahanda. Was her DNA on that shirt? Because a lot of stuff didn't come out. But see, I guess that's where all the confusion on social media came from, when people was trying to donate money to R. Kelly. People didn't know, should they donate, should they not donate. They didn't know what he needed, what he didn't need, because nobody wanted to come out here in his to be kind of like a PR and bring information to the public as to what Mr. Kelly was in need of, so us fans and supporters could have supported his cause. But when you got scammers out here coming and taking advantage of a situation like this, it's hard to know who to trust, who to give anything to. So that was an issue. That's an issue. Shout out to Gospel Glam. She got them lips popping. So, it was just so much stuff like that was happening that, if you wasn't in that courtroom, you're not going to know any of this information. So this is information that you would have had to been in that courtroom to know what was coming out. Now, how did the DNA last for 12 years? Now, that was another issue, because Cash Jones was supposed to come and testify about this so-called shirt that she held on to. And so it's maybe somehow, some way, it went through other hands. Okay, that shirt was passed around. And like Kanik brought out even in his cross-examination, she never mentioned nothing about a shirt, because she claimed she took a journal. She claimed she took notes, okay, about her event when her lawyer told her to write down the notes of what was happening in the situation that she was going to be suing R. Kelly for. She never ever wrote in the diary that she had this shirt. Okay, she never told the lawyer upon hiring the lawyer that she had this so-called shirt. So this is stuff that just recently had came about, and a police officer, they tried to say, well, she told it to the receptionist, and the receptionist was going to come and testify, which they never did. But they were supposed to come and testify that that shirt was brought up when she did come in, but nobody came to lie on her behalf. Okay, so stuff like that. Okay, what else? That was one of the things. Let me see. That was one. It was just so much stuff. I volunteered. I'll be the PR. I know that's right. Thank you. Let me put this up here on the screen. So if anybody do want to, if anybody does wants to write R. Kelly, it would be so appreciated. Keep those letters going. Send positive letters. Don't bring that man nothing else negative, regardless of what people say. That's nothing more than a psyops. That's nothing more than a terrorist trying to put more on this man's brain than he needs. He has lawyers. Let the lawyers do their work. Let the lawyers fight the fight. And all we can do is support him, write letters, send supportive letters, send everything you can that's positive, uplifting, biblical, stuff like that. Okay, anybody telling you flood his mail with negativity, question them. Why would you want me to tell this man something negative, knowing he going through all this? He just was convicted on something he shouldn't have been convicted of. You think he need to hear all this negativity? That's somebody playing a mind game on us and trying to get us to fight each other and try to stir up the drama from 2019, 2020 and bring it into 2021 and going into 2022 and making a disruption amongst the people as it was prior, before people got on a righteous place and started presenting great information out here. So again, shout out to all the bloggers who is really out here supporting the cause and that is out here trying to make a difference. But all that getting into the negativity, stay away from that. Leave that for the negative people that's bringing the negativity and that just want some type of recognition for being evil, because that's nothing but evil. Don't fight fire with fire. Okay, always add positivity to a negative situation, because you know why? It'll take their breath away. I promise you it will. What is his information? So I may write him. I just put it up there on the screen. So it's right there on the screen. Let me just lower this one and put this one right there. Okay, that's the information right there on the screen. You guys can see it. God bless you, baby. God bless you. And so, so that right there. Let's see who's to say somebody did not steal his name from a. Thank you, Forensic Tech. Thank you. And that's true. I question that same thought, because I'm saying to myself, why would somebody be holding on to their so-called abuser's shirt with alleged DNA on it? So again, it could have been somebody that was in that house who presented that shirt to this individual, and then this individual claim to have been holding on to it, because we know the setup is real. So all this stuff is questionable information, is valid, and I appreciate your comment, because that's a valid comment right there. These are the comments that needs to be out here, because people need to be thinking. Use your thinking caps. Put your brains on and think. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too much going on. Yes, this is a distraction while they continue to pass they mess up laws against them. Yes, Mocha. So that's, again, this is why you got to be mindful of the people that's dramatic, dramatizing, negative, because if you're not presenting information that's going to be beneficial and helpful, then, I mean, it's just not, it's not a good look at this point. R. Kelly's been through a lot. We all have been through a lot in this fight. And now that we're finding some grounds to be on, we want to just, bring out the rightful information. We want to just put out some good information, man. We ain't trying to have no negative stuff jumping off up in here. No way. And that was another question, Kiosha, that was asked. Why would they hold on to pictures of your so-called abuser? Who keeps abuser picture? If this man abused you, you think you want to hold on to that and be like, oh, I still got the picture of my abuser, y'all. Here, let me show you. I've been holding on to it for over 25 years. I don't think so. We're not going to move like that. So, no, I'm not going to hold on to that. I'm sorry. Just not going to be able to do it. My sis has been on point since day one. Love you, sister. With her own big black brain. Stay on this case. There's where Allah wants you, little sister. Thank you so much, Lavina. God bless you. I appreciate you. Candace should have had the shirt. Yeah, I agree. He should have had. It was so much that could have been done. But then you got to think about the time that he had this case and people holding information from him, not allowing him to really fight this case with all the information that they had. What were they doing? What was they up to? Like, what was the other two attorneys doing that was there, other than hovering over Mr. Kelly, comforting him like they was preparing him for a fall. You know what I'm saying? Comforting him and then not showing up on the day of the verdict. Like, I'm sorry. It's like she knew what the outcome was. She didn't want to be there. She didn't want to face the press that was gonna come at her, and then it was gonna make people look at the situation for what it was worth. You know what I'm saying? So no, it just wasn't going down like that. I'm so sorry. People know what they was up to. People know what they was doing, and it is what it is. We see what we see over here. That's why we pieces to the puzzle. We over here putting this stuff together one piece at a time. Yep, Greenberg had a more than admirable enough time to test all the evidence that was coming in. Why didn't Greenberg test the evidence? Why didn't anybody test the evidence? Why did they wait until Koenig? Why didn't they have their T's crossing, their I's dotted? All this stuff could have been done prior to Koenig coming on. And then for somebody to say Koenig should have never took the case, well then who the hell was going to take the case if Greenberg was coming off the case? Who was going to represent Mr. Kelly? So I guess they just wanted him to have no representation. That's what they was going for. So when you hear people say, oh, Koenig shouldn't have been on this case, then who the hell was going to jump on at the last second? Who was going to come in at the last 3 seconds of the damn game? Who was going to come throw that motherfucking Hail Mary and get us a fucking touchdown? Koenig did. Mechanic did it, okay? So they can say what they want to say. I'm not believing none of that hype. I'm going to keep it real with y'all, like, as I always have. I don't got a fairy tale anything. I got stuff that I'm sitting on too, okay? Because people didn't call my phone, and best believe them things was all recorded, okay? Don't call me asking me about no negativity and no this, that, no other, because everything I do is recorded. Everybody know that about me. That's why, you know, I have all the audio that I have. I keep up with everything. I don't trust these people. I don't know these folks. They did this to Mr. Kelly. Who the hell am I? You're not going to victimize me before me telling the damn truth. Hell to the no. I'm not going to be nobody's damn guinea pig out here. There was no proof of her pregnancy. That was confirmed. She was not pregnant by Mr. Kelly. Patricia, thank you for your question. Jane Doe number 5 made the accusation that she was pregnant by Mr. Kelly. That was also false that was also false. What was said was she thought she was pregnant when she got a lying ass on that stand, and it came time for her to tell, was you ever pregnant by Mr. Kelly? That girl was never pregnant by R. Kelly. In fact, none of them was pregnant by R. Kelly. They all was lying. They wanted to be, but she wouldn't have been pregnant by R. Kelly. You don't think she would have had that baby? You don't think she would have had that baby? Think about it. Why would she even tell Mr. Kelly that she's pregnant? I mean, come on, use common sense, y'all. Like R. Kelly said, use your common sense. I'm testing y'all to use your common sense. Why, if she was pregnant, would she even tell him if he's so abusive and he's so this and he's so controlling, he's so that? You ain't about to tell that man you pregnant. You either going to keep the pregnancy to yourself and going to get a silent abortion, or you going to keep the pregnancy, get the hell away from him, and have that goddamn $1 million baby. Baby. Where you at, Kelly? Pass that damn thing. Mr. Kelly, I'm going to need you to pass that cigar because we're going half on the baby. All I need is your body next to me singing, ooh, ooh, my, la, la, la. Baby, your body, la, la, half on the baby. All I need is your body next. She wasn't pregnant, never was pregnant, said her period was a month late, and she thought she was pregnant. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Did he sleep with Jane Doe number 5? Something seems a little off with that because of all the talking circles she has been doing. It was never confirmed that they had a sexual relationship, but she said that they had sex on the road. Were times where he wasn't even where she said he was at. She couldn't remember if she was in Stockton, California, or Las Vegas, Nevada. At the Mandalay Bay, where there was a beautiful fireplace, where she could never forget that fireplace. I ain't never seen a hotel with a fireplace in it. Lord have mercy. Woo! People was on that stand. I'm talking about they was getting ate up. Y'all heard it on my platform. Go back to my other channel, my second channel, which is Hollywood Next, Team Next. You'll see the testimonies of when I first got in there, and then I brought everything over here to pieces of the puzzle. So there's some content over there. The remainder of it from the day I started it over here until that verdict was read, and now today is all over here. So you can catch all that information right here on Pieces of the Puzzle, as well as Hollywood Next, Team Next. Okay, so you can check out all my information. Choke got at me straight. Choke listen, but I don't think he was fooled. $1 million baby. That LaShonda baby, that baby was worth everything. Just the damn fact that R. Kelly is the father, that baby inherited all sorts of genes. I'm talking about singing genes, okay? I mean, just a talented ass child. That child gonna be born singing, okay? Just gonna come out singing all sorts of stuff. Talking about shit. I'm not gonna comment on the negativity, y'all. My man is in here. He watching me, and he my manager, and I can't even entertain it. I'm so sorry, but y'all do what y'all do. Y'all cut up. I don't have nothing to do with y'all personal comments, as long as it ain't disrespectful to me. And even if it was, I'm still gonna ignore it because I can't get in it. He was in other cities, and they believe he was with them. Yes. Then the mother was traveling with her child. The mother was taking her child all over, meeting up with him. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, they never lost communication. There was always in communications with each other. It's a mess. The fact that they sat there and they lied like that. Let me see any other comments. Let's hit. Oh, yes. She would have kept that child. Girl, Keosha, she would have kept that baby. Ain't no if, ain't no about no abortions. They talk about abortion. He made me get abortion. Ain't no abortion record. So she was putting that all out here. That was a lie because she never ever was pregnant by no damn R. Kelly. Never was pregnant. False, never pregnant. Exactly. The first lawyers were part of the setup. Yes, they was. Greenberg, Anton, unfortunately, Nicole. You know what I'm saying? They was all in it to fall off the bandwagon at the end and hope this man did not have no type of legal representation. Okay? They came in here to secure a conviction. And somehow they still got it, even with Cannon giving it his all. You know what I'm saying? They withheld a lot of information, and they really just held a lot of information from him so he couldn't combat this fight the way he should have combated this fight. He should have had more evidence. There's so much stuff that we, the people, sent to them, and they was holding it back from Cannon. Had I known this, I would have been sending it to Cannon. I would have just been sending it directly to him. You know what I mean? So now, moving forward, send your information to Mechanic because we know Mechanic is going to do his research, get the information, and get it investigated and get this information out and do whatever needs to be done. So if y'all do have information, I advise y'all flood Mechanic up with it. Send all the evidence that we've been sending to all these fake-ass lawyers. Unfortunately, Nicole, Steve, and Anton, everything we ever send it to Mechanic. Let him get the stuff that they not sharing with him. They're withholding evidence. They're withholding information that could free R. Kelly. And we know we sent him everything that could have freed him. Even the Gayle King interview. Even that one when R. Kelly was in jail and Jane Doe number 5 was sitting there talking about, oh my God, I just don't love him. And the Homeland Security, they just think they got somebody. They trying to bring him back on them old ass charges from 2008. We're not trying to hear none of that because he didn't do it. And I love him. And I'm with Mr. Kelly. And actually, I'm going to go out and celebrate Joyce's birthday because this is what we were going to be doing before he was locked up. We was going to celebrate Joyce's birthday. So we still going to turn up and we're going to celebrate. And yes, I was out there and I was smoking hookah. And yes, I was in Florida with my family. So why is this information not being presented? All this stuff was withheld, and unfortunately, Cannick did not have this information because them lawyers that was on the case for 2+ years did not share that information with him because if they did, that stuff could have been rebutted in court. Even the information we got on Jahanda, why her sister wasn't testifying, why her friend Kiana didn't testify. You know what I'm saying? All the witnesses that they claimed they had the list for, If you had the list, why didn't you pass it on to Kenneth and give it to Kenneth so he could have the same list that you got instead of the list of what he had? So come on, make it make sense. Just stop trying to blame this black man for the white man's failure, okay? Because he had none but Caucasians on his case who was throwing his damn case, okay? And I ain't being a racist or nothing, but let's just call a spade a spade, okay? And the brother came in there to fight and did everything he could do, and it just didn't get what we wanted. But that man gave everything enough to get him a not conviction, a not guilty verdict. And I don't know what the hell the jury heard, because if they heard what I heard and everything I shared with y'all, this should have never been a conviction. I'm sorry. I'm glad Papa went on the live too. A lot was collected from that sorry so-called interview. Yeah, and I might have to go back and watch it again just to write down some more notes in case I gotta do a second live about it, because I'm sure you missed something the first time in the midst of it, but then when you go back and you watch the rerun, you be like, oh, I didn't even see that. Oh my God. You know, you watch the movies, you be like, oh my God, they did that. I didn't even see that. So you can catch something the second time, the third time, the fourth time. Watch it as many times as you have to catch all the damn lies. Because they're out there. He sat there, he said a lot, and he spoke a lot. Definitely gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. Yes, Mocha Chocolate. I'm telling you, they will railroad a child with disability so fast it ain't even funny, y'all. That's why we, the people, women, have to support our we have to support our youth, y'all. We just have to support our youth. We got to make sure that these youth are that these youth is getting the help that they need. We got to be their advocates. We really got to be their advocates. I'm so serious. And I want to be the advocate for anybody that may be going through something. So you guys know somebody that's going through something that needs some help, send them to Hollywood. We'll do a whole investigation. I'll get my investigative and my discernment out there, and I promise you, we're going to make something shake around here. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it's just what it is. We're going to make it shake. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna help the people that need help. I'm here for the people. I'm linking up with the brother chairman Fred Hampton Jr. Because he got a movement going on and he's doing some positivity, and I want to get on team with him so that way he already got the movement. If I can work with him and collaborate with him, then we can get the message out to the people, because he for the people. His daddy was for the people. Y'all do y'all history. Find out about Fred Hampton Sr. and go watch Judas and the Black Messiah, because that's his daddy. He was in the womb post his dad's assassination. So, and I interviewed him on my birthday. Thank you to my husband who got me that exclusive interview with Fred Hampton Jr., Chairman Hampton Jr. And shout out to Chairman, because Chairman and I, we built a rapport with each other, and I just want to make sure I'm supporting the brother and what things that he got going on, because God is good, y'all. He don't make no mistakes. Was Greenberg a part of the setup? What, did I read that right? BU Greenberg and Nicole are part of, yes, Pretty Pink. They was most definitely. I'm sorry to say it, and I'm not sorry, because they was. It's an unfortunate situation. They was, you know. She came in there to the only female in the case, and then she fought so hard to stay in the case while you got a Carricio hearing going on, and they telling you to get your butt off the case because you was in communication with not just Jane Doe number 5, not his current alleged girlfriend Joycelyn, but you also was in communication with John Doe, Richard Arline. It's like then you was in communication with Don Russell. Like you was in communication with so many people. You was just tainted, baby. She was tainted. She had no business on the case. I'm sorry. And I'm not sorry, because R. Kelly's life is on the line behind her and her not carrying her weight and not doing what should have been done. So I'm really just not sorry at all. I'm not. Judge Joe Brown said it best. This was never about R. Kelly. It wasn't. As also at the hotel, Azrael left with them and Kels ran out the back door. That's a lie. Traveled the world. That was a lie. Go read the transcript. That did not happen at all. They wasn't even there. The police called them on the phone child was 18 years old, because she was saying she's 18 years old, and they said, yes, she is 18 years old. They confirmed to the police she was 18, so the police didn't do nothing. They sent her in the mama car. Read the transcript. They sent her. She drove her mother's car to the hotel. They knew she was going to go meet R. Kelly. And what they did was they called the police and told the police their daughter was in the room with R. Kelly. That's how he went. The police knocked on the door. They wasn't knocking on no doors. Read the transcripts. And then read, like he said, read the prosecutors, read the rebuttal, read the cross, read the rebuttal, read back and forth. The girl is inconsistent. She don't even remember what the hell she told to the damn government, because it was all full of lies. She was full of shit. The same shit she said she ate that they didn't even bring up at all, because they knew her ass was going to be a damn liar. I wish they would have brought the fact that she said she ate shit and she had to eat the shit. They should have brought that up, so that way the jury could have saw the lying ass heifer as a liar, because you eat some shit, your ass going to be dropped dead somewhere. The police left her in the hotel with R. Kelly. Yes, they did, because their parents said the girl is 18 years old. So why would they not leave her if she's an adult? She didn't leave. The fuck is that? That was another lie that he told. The setup been at play. Yes, it has been. Oh, I know, baby. I'm sorry. I'm just so passionate. You already know. I'm no offense to y'all, baby. I'm just saying, because this is a mess. Oh, Lord. The setup is very real. I had opportunity to question him, and he definitely wasn't ready for me. Choke kept saving him, and that wasn't right. Truth hurts. His disrespectful lying self. I know that's right, Sunshine. Shout out to you, Sunshine. I actually got a chance to see you question him as well. His interview could possibly be used as new evidence to help his appeal. Absolutely. I agree with that so much, Forensic, because that was a great interview, and his inconsistency, along with his daughter who wrote the song, Liar, Liar, okay, it's just what it is, period. Nicole was nowhere near ready, and this was her first federal case she ever fought in her life, and she didn't even fight. She questioned one witness that I know. She did the opening argument, and she said, "You're gonna find Miss Kelly guilty." Then she questioned the damn doctor, the specialist that they brought in to talk about the herpes, and that was what she did. That was all she did. She didn't do no more than that at all. He definitely messed up tonight doing this interview. He should have just be able to use against him in the next court. I believe it can be used. Absolutely. So this is the information that I say. Screen record anything that's relevant, send it to Canic. I'll put Canic's email for you guys that want to email him information that you think is useful and helpful. Do what y'all do. Babe said, everybody needs to understand, okay? Candy did a great job. The Wimbush lady talked about nothing but hurting R. Kelly's case, and she talked about how Greenberg would have called her to testify. Okay? Baby on it too. Baby on it. My manager, because that's my man, Daddy. I love you, baby. I love you, Dad. But you keeping it real, and I appreciate the support. He hung himself tonight. He sure did. Hair options. He sure did. Yes, he did. He definitely hung himself. But this right here, that's the truth. And with that being said, that's my time for the night, y'all. I got to get up out of here. I got to get some rest. Your girl is on the clock. I got to get this money. Unless y'all help us to get where I need to be so I can be in the courtroom and hear these motions and hear what's being said. Look at Kels, get the energy, you know what I'm saying, and keep bringing it to y'all as I have been. And one way or another, I'm still going to bring it regardless because I'm connected like that. You feel me? I'm connected like that. Shout out to the brothers again. Shout out to Keith. Shout out to Bobby. Shout out to Mechanic, a.k.a. Devereaux Canic. Shout out to Calvin Scholar. You guys was the team, okay? And shout out to all the supporters in the chat, all 258, 59, 260 of y'all. God bless each and every one of you guys. You guys make this channel do what it do. Can't do it without y'all. I promise you, the next live I have, we're going to break down some stuff. I don't want to put it out there because I don't want anybody trying to steal my content and get ahead of the game. But hey, what's for me is for me because I'm the realest one in the game wearing my man chain. I love you, Daddy. Until the next time, it's not the way it's supposed to be. Free R. Kelly. That's what we up here yelling, baby. See you guys. Pieces. Shout out to y'all in the chat. Sunshine, Frank, Cool BJ, Pee Wee Mac, Mocha Chocolata, Forensic Tech, Travel the World, my big mama, Who Gon' Check Me, Hair Options, Daniels, the rest of
Red's not supposed to be green.
love y'all.
Faith's not supposed to be seen. The sky's not supposed to touch the ground. And a square's not supposed to be round. The moon's not supposed to touch the sun. And a two is not supposed to be a one. Said the heart's not supposed to weigh a ton. And forever's not supposed to be done. Winter's not supposed to come in June. And I am not supposed to have the blues. There are so many things that are not supposed to be made, except you and me. There are so many things that are not supposed to be. Ooh, baby, yeah, except you and me. Night's not supposed to be long. Yeah. No one is supposed to be alone. Understanding is not supposed to be confused. That the wind is not supposed to lose. Like fire's not supposed to freeze. Or like joy is not supposed to grieve. Like you are not supposed to leave. What I said I'm not supposed to mean. He is not supposed to have your heart. Baby, we are not supposed to be apart. There are so many things that are not supposed to be said. You and me. There are so many things that are not supposed to be. Hey, it seems just like no seasons changing. Oh, this earth with no creation. Oh, a heart with no feelings. Or a sickness without healing. Just like a frozen spring, or a bird with no wings. Just like a song out of key. That's how my life would be. Like the night skies with no stars, a lonely road. No hope if it walks in the park. That's how it would be if we were apart. There are so many things, yeah, except love. So many things that are not supposed to be. It's like having no everything, like having no earth to breathe, like having no rain for the sea. There are so many things that's not supposed to be, not supposed to be, except you and me, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, except you and me.